Hello, hello, welcome to today's messages. Glad to have you here today. We're going to tap in and check in on what's around, what kind of energies are swirling around us, what things do we have to look forward to anticipate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rebirth, communication, recognition. Gorgeous. Yes, okay. Rebirth. Okay. The rebirth of you. Okay. Rebirth. The energy of rebirth helps you release old things. It helps you to get familiar with everything new, enabling you to get used to your new reality. The new you. To be unleashed in the world. And enlightenment. Okay, this rebirth of you as one enlightened. Enlightened to your power, enlightened to your strength, your divinity, your presence, your unique signature frequency that you emit and inspires, holds space for, and empowers others. Yes, the recognition of your power, of your newness, of your becoming continuously, the continuous unfolding that is you and discovery. This is why it's important for us to step out of comfort zones and do things that we don't normally do, switch it up, move the energy around, and also allow opportunities to rediscover bits and pieces of ourselves in people, places, and things, right? When we're stuck in a loop of the norm or the same, it is a little, we've already kind of discovered all the versions of self that are hidden in those areas, right? It's like you meet somebody and have a conversation, and it adds and expands to you in a beautiful, unique way that only those people, persons, places, and things could have revealed, offered, given. Okay, we have Athala coming out to say hey. Athala speaks about legacy, what you do. Okay, look at the beautiful home of the little crab. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry, look at the home of the little hermit crab, inherited from the crab that came before him. So I'm distracted by Miss Mims here. She is trying to get up on... No, she gave up. Okay. If each generation treats this shell with delicacy and contributes their own positive acts of care, upkeep, and enhancement, the ancestral property will remain strong and give strength to the lineage going forward. Othala asks you to look at your place in time and space, both in terms of the inheritance coming to you and the inheritance you will leave behind. Calls for wise management of resources. Home inheritance, group prosperity, heritage, and your ancestors, okay? And I feel like this is part of your rebirthing into one who utilizes their resources, their stores, their abundance, their learning, their knowing, and uses it for their benefit to learn, to grow, to evolve. Okay, the path towards enlightenment is, it's not a destination that you arrive at and then live the rest of your life within. It is a garden that you tend and enjoy beautiful moments within. Okay, but you still need to work at it. You still need to release. You still need to tend, toil, soil, harvest, plant, all of this, okay? But your connection with yourself, this version of you, is a master gardener. And so it's not work, right? It's just upkeep. Yes, your enlightenment is a green thumb. Okay, let's tap in to the energies and see what comes up for us to think about, consider, assess, acknowledge, release, and or embody. Okay. What? Okay. Boom, bada bing. Wow. Alrighty. Let's start in the center. You, the magician, okay? You, the magician, the alchemist, the one who turned yourself, a lump of coal, into a beautiful diamond, okay? You who turned lead into gold. And that is a beautiful thing. You, the alchemist, turning anything that is given to you and into something better. Harnessing, embodying the Midas touch, right? Turning everything to gold. Okay, let's go all the way down the line, okay? Your magical powers fueled by passion and intuition, okay? Action. Passion, intuition, and action as you come, transition from being out into the cold and moving in towards the heart, okay? In a balanced state. We've got the masculine and feminine either going within or staying out in the cold, depending. But they are together. There's a balance of the masculine and feminine. And this decisive movement within, okay, to the warm spots, to the heart place. Okay, wow. This is your alchemy of the shadow, okay? This is the lead. This is the coal, okay? Adversaries, the hunk of steel that you forge into a sword of truth, okay? You need to have these things, these contrasts, these shadow aspects in order to reveal, right? You need to have the coal in order for it to turn into diamonds, right? You can't have diamonds without the coal. That's the point. Okay, and then we've got the Knight of Cups, which is two knights. Two knights, okay? This is communication through the heart communication. Also speaks of a youthful energy that is on the move, okay? So this could be something you are drawing in towards you. Let's see what else is here. We've got judgment and discernment. Okay, I feel like this communication king who is transformed, coming out of the shadows, a new world being drawn to you. I want to see what these ones are. Wowza. Okay. So, messages you're receiving when you are in your sacred space. This is like your garden that you tend, your meditative space, the independent, private. This is the work, and this is the harvest. Okay, we got a 9 and a 10 here. This is the work that you have done, proving fruitful. Okay, this tending of your garden, growing into something long lasting and beautiful. And it's a legacy as well, right? Like, look at we've got generations, we've got this tree that is fully established, and it's just pulling out blooms from all the realms, right? The tree foliage looks like the sky. So this is your legacy that the Othala is talking about. Your ability to transmute, to turn adversaries into gold is a legacy that will last a lifetime. This is something teachable, something shareable, something you can guide others to achieve. And that's your legacy. Okay. The legacy that you are leaving behind is the ability to, even if it's an awareness that everyone has the capacity to become their own magician, to alchemize their own shadow aspects, reflections, projections, into fuel, into fertilizer, into gold. Gorgeous. Okay. We've got your meditative state here. Okay. This is your ability to go in, to connect with to ground, connect your earth realm with your astral, like the body with the spirit. Okay, we've got the full moon in the background representing your intuition. We've got the stick here, the staff connecting the earth with the heavens. They also have, like, it looks almost like a full moon, or it does look like a full moon. An eye, like your third eye, right, which is your connection to your higher self, your higher knowing. And this meditative pose, eyes closed, in a non-resistant way. This is a grounding, this is the balancing state, and I call it the meditative state. Okay, this is you meditating on your truth, on your transformation, on what you communicate, on what you let go of, all of the above. And then You also have another knight. I just noticed, okay, the Knight of Swords here. This is protection. This is your new version of self locked in, okay? You don't have to worry about reverting back to one less than a magician, one less than an alchemist, okay? You are divinely protected. This is like, think of a snake who has shed its skin can no longer fit inside the old skin because it has expanded, right? So to you, by becoming an alchemist, by rebirthing into one who has the Midas touch, you create your own protection. You've locked yourself in, and this is why you've been judged worthy to receive um, this new life of gorgeousness. Okay, yes, you've reached the top. This is you at the top. This is just before you're like, yay, right? I'm at the top of the mountain. And I'm getting, there's a scene, I think it's Fantasia with Mickey, and he's the apprentice. And he plays, that's the scene where he plays with the hat, the wizard's hat, and he has to clean up, and he casts a spell on the brooms, and everything goes crazy. And then the wizard comes back and he cleans everything up. And just in time, right? But I think there's a scene where he's standing up on a cliff or on a hill, and he's just calling up all of the powers from all around. And that's what I'm getting here. This is like this journey to get to this top of this hill, and you're like, okay, I'm here. And then while you're here, the perspectives, the position, you being in that spot, you're like, holy, I have access to the cosmos. I am powerful. Look at this. Yay. Okay. And then you've got ships coming in here. And because it's going in between, or it's near this Five of Pentacles, which is like going in the heart or staying out in the cold, this kind of transitionary phase. This Three of Wands with the ships coming in, it also gives me this like, are they mine? Are those my ships, or are they not my ships, right? So because of this goal here, this is something you may have struggled in the past is your self your selfness, right? Like your aversion to moving into the heart, your worthiness of, are those my ships or are they not my ships, right? And also I'm getting like this passive role. These ships are like, I'm looking for a sign for whoever is going to claim us. And if you're too busy standing on that cliff going, I don't know, are they mine? Are they not mine? Versus, waving a flag being like, this way, right? You claim them. Okay. And that's what you do here. Nope, nope, nope. You become one able to receive. Okay. And you do so through your heart space. Mims, no, you're too all over the place. Okay. You can come down there, and then I'm going to move you right away. So the heart space connection, this is the trusting in love, the trusting in self. Okay, that's not a good spot for you to sit. It's not comfy either. Come here. What's it? Oi. On top of all the cards. You sit here. There you go. Okay, becoming one able to claim your ships, right? This is you lighting a beacon, lighting the flare, or whatever you got to do to get the attention of the captains of those ships and being like, hey, this way, please. There's a dock over here. I've been waiting all day for you to appear. Okay. So let's see, your rebirth as a magician. And the enlightenment that comes with it. Oh, wow, I'm a magician. Oh, wow, I can transmute anything that comes my way, okay? Yes, okay, so this is dedication, okay? This is your dedication to the truth, to your heart, to your knowing, to your power, to your purpose, to your process, to your evolution. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is sparks of creation. This is the flame that lights the forge. Okay, this is the light that burns away the dark, the shadows. This is the passion that sparks, that ignites. Okay, and it could be linked to your truth here. Okay, it's on this side. Let me just feel it out here. Because it's these messages that are coming out in form of seeds, right? Or blooms while you're in your garden, while you're tending, while you're quiet, while you're meditative. Getting little messages from spirit, from your higher self, from your inner knowing, nudges, inspirations, creative ideas, all of those things that are sparking passion. Okay. Yes. And so I want to put the dedication here. Okay. You are dedicated to following your sparks of creativity, your little sparks that light the powder keg and set you on fire in a good way. Okay. This is also your transition, your dedication to going into the heart to rewrite your story. You are no longer one who sits out in the cold. You are now one who goes into the heart, right? This is your evolution. You've evolved. You've shed the old version of you that was a cold dweller, and now you are a warm dweller. Okay. This is the goal you have reached passionately. Okay. Yes. Yes, and this work that you do, you're leaving a legacy behind for others to follow, which is gorgeous. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles. This is your grounding state. This is your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual realms all under your control. Okay, you are grounded, you are centered, you are connected. There is your spirit team close by, integrated, activated, working for and with you. Okay, for love, for love's sake, for love's sake. Okay, love is what transmutes the shadows into gold. Love is what makes everything gorgeous. Okay, yes, but no buts. I also feel like love is coming on your ships. Love is what you move and is moving passionately towards you, because what you seek seeks you. Okay, this is connected to your wish and your truth. Love is your truth. Okay, this is what you access when you choose to go within, to connect to your heart. Love is there. Okay, so this grounding here, this centering, this is how you recognize shadows for what they are. This is how you take control of your own shadow self. You're not reacting out of fear, out of habit, out of reflex. You are centering, grounding, and connecting into yourself, into your heart space before making any moves. And this is part of your magician power. This is part of your transmutation power, right? Is you have created a beautiful filter around yourself, and any shadows, any adversaries that present themselves, show up, inject themselves, put themselves in your path, or jump into your forge, you are able to instantly assimilate or transform into fuel for your magic making machine. Okay. Yes. And that's what's made you a master. Okay. The Hierophant, this is your absolute gorgeous ability. This is self mastery. This is you in a position central in your mind. Okay. I feel like this is the iris, the eyeball part of the third eye. And this version of you, this master teacher, student, master teacher student, has the beautiful perspective of being able to see through the third eye. Okay. This is part of your magician perks, abilities. This is like the magician's hat. Okay. You are the magician. This hat enhances what you've already got going on. Okay, this is your foresight. This is your ability to see, recognize, and know what to do. And the reason why the Hierophant is both the teacher and the student is this recognition of cycles of a continuous birthing, shedding of old as we expand. And that goes on forever. So we're always in a state of learning and self-mastery. It talks about unbreakable bonds, lifetime commitments with self, with others, all of the above. Okay. So we've got the 10 of Swords here. This is a holding back, but it's beside the Chariot, or it's got the Chariot in behind. So it's almost like when these final little swords are removed, the speed at which things line up is epic. Okay. The Chariot is spirit. This is the universe lining up in your favor. This is the universe co-conspiring for your highest and greatest good by realigning the cosmos so that you connect with your highest and greatest timeline. Okay, but it tends also speak about getting to a goal, like a completion. And this figure here reminds me of the Fool, okay, who is actively taking leaps of faith. And who's this? There's a little black kitty in the backyard, and it's not darkness. Okay, cat. So continually remove, either this is things that need to fall into place in the background. Mims. No. Oi, oi, oi. I tell ya. What are you doing? Well, she just wants to snuggles and snuggles. What? Okay. There you go. Yeah, this could be like a delay. Something that is holding back this faith, this trust, this going all inness that the Fool represents. And sometimes it speaks about a call to reserve your energy and to be more mindful of what you are leaping for, what you are investing in, what you are going all in on, right? Now I'm getting wait for it. Wait for the timeline to catch up to you before you go all in on it. Yes. Okay. So while you are there, you can tend to your garden, okay? You can keep tilling, keep fertilizing, keep weeding, okay? Because this is lining up and it's bringing in your wishes and your abundance. Where'd she go? She probably wants outside. She's like, there's birds out there. And I'm not staring at every one of them. Okay. So that's kind of beautiful. We'll go through one more time in this deck before consulting another deck. Oh, there it is. This is what the Chariot is bringing in, okay? This is what you're waiting to go all in on, is this stable, gorgeous, joyful foundation of love, celebration, peace, harmony, and joy. Yes, this gorgeous gorgeousness. This is your legacy. This is the foundation that you build your crystal palace, okay, for future generations. Yes. Beautiful. And the sun is coming out to confirm this beautiful thing, okay, that is meant to be yours. Amazing. Yes. This is like all of the joyful, joyful things that you deserve on its way to you. Your greatest and highest timeline of beautifulness. And it's going to look different for each and every one of us because all of our wishes are different, right? But the main key points are safe, fun, playful, exciting, creative, joyous, stable, prosperity, prosperous, health on all of the levels. Yes. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, so we started with this one. Mims, no. No, 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 no. This is not going to be the way you go every time. Okay. The Hanged One. A moment to think and reflect. Suspension. Letting go. See? This is why. Get out of here. Get. Okay, I need a new stand for that. Get your fluffy butt out of here. A narcissist plant. Letting go and keeping one weighted down. Letting go of the things, keeping one weighted down. Okay, beautiful young man who is so egotistical and proud that he was cursed by the gods to fall in love with his own reflection in a pool of water. The wistful flower is similarly bowed in thought, a single petal falling forward towards the earth that keeps it grounded. Okay, so letting go of things, keeping one weighted down, a moment to think and reflect, and suspension. Okay, so this is validating this card here, this wait for it, but not a passive, thumb twiddling, sitting around wasting time away. Okay, this is an active, consider the things that are weighing you down and continue to release them. Okay, go into your garden and weed all of the things, rearrange, move things about, get ready, get the space ready, because when the timelines connect, when the things start to pop, you need to be able to deal with, store this harvest that's coming in. Okay, then we have the Queen of Cups, Sorcerer's Garlic. A visionary, a person with a bit of magic, artistic, dreamy, and romantic. Okay. Circe's herb of power, thought to potentially be holy moly, homericum. Its name is from the Greek to drive away disease. Circe was a Greek witch with the powers of transformation, and she seduced Odysseus and turned his men to pigs. In the Iliad, the symbol is a gold diadem with a Hercules knot. Wow, there's so much in there. But I know that in, what movie was that? Willow, Balmorda, or whatever, the evil witch is, she turns the whole army into pigs, interestingly enough. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, and she is also on the board here. So she's going with the flow, she's powerful, she's magical, okay? Because she's tapped into her emotions, and she recognizes that it is your emotion that is the energy in motion, right? Yes, powerful. Okay, so double Queen confirmation. This is who you've become. And what a beautiful balance with the masculine magician. Okay, yes. And then we've got Eight of Coins. Eights are greats, okay? Craftsmanship, the potential in raw materials. Beauty can be seen everywhere when one looks for it, okay? This is what I meant. This is your ability to see the gold in the piece of lead before you pick it up and transform it. Yes, that's your third eye, knowing, feeling, seeing this. This is empowered through your dedication, through love, through your balanced states and your sparks of fire, of passion. Gorgeous. Okay, the root, where is it? This plant has come to symbolize art and beauty, as well as seeing the potential for art in everything. In that same vein, the coins on this card are Celtiberian hacksilver, a currency used in the same location as acanthus grew amongst many people in the region. I don't know how to say that name. Acanthus. I don't know what plant that is, but it looks a little bit oaky. Yeah. So that's gorgeous. Let's see if any spirit animals want to come out besides Mims with her fluffiness. Oh yes, sunshine. Coming and giving us some love, okay? It's supposed to be cloudy all day today, and the sun is coming to play and giving us all the golden eggs, okay? The golden eggs of potential, right? What's in there? What is in that egg? What is going to hatch for us? Message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Finding a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart. Staying open to any response you hear, engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. You little fluffy ninja. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is a home of the soul or self. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. Anahata translates as the unstruck sound. Beautiful. To me, that's potential. That is Mims. You little sneaky monkey. Okay, Mims is putting all her nests in the way. So let's get a kitty card and see what they have to say. What do you think this is? She's like, transmute this. Stuck her butt right on the magician. Peace. Meet Serena. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being. Wow. Hey, get out of here. Right? Center of your being. What did she do? She's a chaos maker. Okay. The place of stillness in the midst of the flowing river of life. She knows the language of forgiveness and acceptance. If you are quiet for a moment and let your heart soften so that you may know and open, she can teach you these true words so that you may rest your mind in the abode of peace. We cannot control the actions of others, but our perspectives, our feelings, and our choices remain in our power. Choose to be at peace, even as you work towards resolution, evolution, and change. Yes, okay, this is the power of the magician. You, the magician, okay? This is your mastery, your ability to transmute everything that comes your way, okay? Regardless of what they are, you recognize your own power to choose, to be, to intend, to move with dedication and trust and faith for the gorgeous things. Okay, yes, 444 on the timestamp. So fours may be of significance as I move that onto the books, and then I'm reminded that I have a number book. Okay, so we're looking at the fours. This one came up. Colors. Blue is the color that brings out the best energy when connected with angel number 4. This color is also associated with Archangel Michael and is considered protective energy and good luck. Okay, look at the confirmations. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, what else do we want to know about the fours? 444 comes to you as a sign that your angels are with you, guiding you step by step, and your prayers have been heard. You are not alone. Remember that the universe sees all you have done and all you have gone through and attracts that positive energy back to you. Your commitment and determination towards physical and spiritual health and wellness will be rewarded. 444 recognizes that you have surrendered to receiving assistance. You may even recognize the work of the angels through serendipitous and unexplainable moments, okay? They're happening. They're happening everywhere. Okay, and what about my love life? The number 444 is a positive sign for relationships. It stands for stability and good vibes. In love, 444 means solid loyalty and true commitment. I tell you so that a rewarding and honest love is on its way. Okay, I feel like this is 444. It's also a 4 of wands. Okay, so look at all of the things that are telling you things. Listen. If you're single, 444 suggests that a new love could be close by. It's telling you to stay open to love and be ready for it when it comes. Love is out there, and you just need to be ready to welcome it. Yes, do not judge books by their covers. Go in, go within, connect to your heart space, and feel from there. For those already in relationships, 444 is a nudge to trust in your partnership. Relationships have their ups and downs. Sometimes you might doubt how you feel or worry about where things are going. But seeing 444, that's a sign to let go of those worries and believe in your relationship. It's about having faith in the path you're both on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and one more time. Spiritually, 444 is very well known, but before we dive into its meaning, why is it the most loved of the angel numbers? It starts by breaking it down to the single number 4 on its own. The energy of the number 4 invites you to take the time to pray, meditate, and bring yourself closer to the angels and the spirit world. The number 4 is a sign of dedication and determination, as well as stability and balance. When 4 shows up in your life consistently, please take it as a reminder that to feel peace within, you need to trust your intuition and strengthen your connection to the spiritual realm. Mims, we're not going to keep doing this over and over again. No. Get out of here. Get your fluffiness away. She's like, you love me. Yes, but still. You little vixen. I tells ya. Seriously. Listen here, Miss Toes. She's like, but I'm so cute. Yes, you are. Adorable, okay? We'll just get a couple of these cards to come out. Yeah, remember when you were here just a bit ago and then you tried to attack me because you thought I was messing with your situation? Remember that? I do. Okay. Any of these cards won't come out tonight. Attract. Oi, oi. Okay, the appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. Exactly. When you are connecting to another's heart space, judging the book by the cover does not matter. Okay, that's where that comes from. We've got marriage. Okay, this is that divine lifelong commitment. Hey, you're fired. Get up. You're fired. Okay, connection, cherish, yes, maze, and allure. Okay, so you could feel like you are in a maze right now, wondering, am I ever going to get out of this place? This is why you are reserving your energy, because yes, wait for it. You don't need to run around this maze trying to find the way out, right? It's giving me in the labyrinth where she kept running around in circles and not getting anywhere. She needed to change her perspective, and she met the worm, right? And he was just like, oh, just step through, things aren't what they seem. And so she steps through the wall, says thanks, and takes off. But the worm's like, she could have walked all the way through if she just kept going straight instead of just doing the one step, right? So I feel like you're holding the frequency, maintaining your garden, trusting and working on the legacy that you are leaving behind, which is your connection with self and your quick turnover time. You're getting really good at being a transmuter of all of the things. This is what is going to attract and open up the way through the maze, okay, where you will find your connections that you cherish, okay? Trust your intuition. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze, okay? There it is. Cherish your relationships that you love now that you have, whatever they may look like, even if it's just connection, a relationship with yourself, with your higher self, okay? Cherish it. This is like a beautiful garden that you are nurturing that will produce ever-bearing seeds of prosperity and joy, okay? This is the kinds of things that you want to invest your energy into. Okay. And I think that's it for the day, except I picked up the mushroom cards as I was saying that. So we'll just take a card from the mushroom oracle for one more. Aha, beautiful. One more confirmation from the oracles. Okay, 17. Ghost mushroom shine. I'm also getting an 8, because 7 and 1 is an 8, and 8s are my favorite number. Just so you know. Okay. That's not the one. There we go. Ghost mushroom reminds you that you need to wait until the time is right. Oh my goodness. To appear. Wait for the time is right to appear or ask for help. You can keep doing what you need to do in the background without others, but at some stage, you need to show yourself and work together with not only your tribe, but others who can help you grow or get you to where you need to go. Gorgeous. You cannot be seen if you shrink away from the outside world. Take the time to gather the necessary strength and many things you might need to take you to the next level. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get this done. Just remember the 5 Ps. Proper planning prevents poor performance. When you have planned and prepared everything well, the execution of the plan should go smoothly. Another meaning of this card is to shine bright. Light up the room. Make yourself seen. There is nothing wrong with shining brightly. Don't dull your shine for others. We are not here to play small. Find your tribe and shine together for a great cause. Remember that we can all do our bit individually, but everyone doing their bit together is a powerful force. Light the way for others to follow. Spread the beauty, grow, and expand. Wow, gorgeous confirmations from the mushroom oracles, okay? And look, giving me green vibes, this from the heart space, okay? Plus the green dragon, but the green is the heart chakra. And I'm being called to read a bit from the chakra. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. From the green chakra section of my chakra chart. Okay, air and touch, emerald, green jade, kunzite, rose quartz, tourmaline, marjoram, orris root, rose oil, yarrow, unconditional divine love and harmony, forgiveness, healing, compassion, understanding, transformation, warmth, sharing, sincerity, devotion, and selflessness. I am open. I am an open channel for divine love. I put my heart into everything I do. I love opening my heart and sharing it with others. And some foods: avocado, beans, broccoli, cucumber, green peppers, lettuce, okra, olives, peas, spinach, and zucchini. I love all of those. I love all of those. Because I am in touch with my green heart space. Okay. Yes. There we have it. That is the reading for you today. I appreciate you. I wish you well. Shine bright like a diamond. You've worked hard to become one. And now your time to shine is here. Okay? But there could be a bit of a lag as the universe conspires to bring your magical timeline about. So while you are reserving your energy, keep maintaining your garden of love. Okay? Yes. And find the sound within the potential to be gloriously you. Love you, appreciate you, and hope to see you next time. Okay, bye.